A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener?
Runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 4 goes down for the first out of the game. Brian Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Runner goes for second. Sent on the ground out to second. And the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, Matt, I love the fact they hit and ran right there. 0-0 score, tie ball game, but you're putting pressure on the defense. You want to score first. Now they're set up first and third in a situation where they can now take the lead if they finish the inning out properly.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The average not so hot, down at 210 for the season. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Set to get his day started, Robinson Cano. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollard ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's
leading off for the Yankees, second baseman D. Gordon.
Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting second.
So stepping in, A.J. Pollard. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
It looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hernandez looks in. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Well, there's a 2-out single, but a 3-hitter. Now he can steal the base. There's a lot of things he can do. But most importantly, he gets that 4-hitter to the plate.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Hit in the air to center field. Under it is the center fielder. And that's the 3rd out. Left for the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off for the Mariners,
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. A high fastball is in there. The 2-1 on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Dan Vogelbach waits on deck. Swing and a little blooper to center. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, one away.
Batting 8th, first baseman number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Dan Vogelbach. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, number 4, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here. Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Pineda is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Gary Sanchez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Batting seventh.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Hernandez into the windup. 0-1 on its way. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Dribbled back toward the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium.
Brian
Castro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
1-2.
Way outside. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance. Starlin Castro, a base hit in his first trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fly ball into straightaway left. Gamble has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Mitch Haniger looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Chase. Here's Chase Headley hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Grounded softly to the right. And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hops this one up, just beyond the infield on the right side. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
Now batting, second
Here's
baseman.
D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hernandez looks in. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kyle Seager.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line softly toward the hole, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This is pulled into right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he's still got a ground ball. He got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Into the box now, Taylor Motter, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Dan Vogelbach comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading off the 4th for the Yankees.
Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Into the box, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch out, nothing doing. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. At the knees, strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch to contact, get the double play here.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Haniger. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. 1 run scores. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Greg Bird.
Striding into the box, Greg Bird hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Castro, 1 away. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chase Headley is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Now it's 2-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Jose Iglesias is on deck. Takes a knee-high fastball. 3 runs already home here. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay to the plate. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Jose Iglesias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Haniger is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for Seattle.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Zunino.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Nope,
and the changeup is way low that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, number 4. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he lays off there 1-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery on a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Digging in once again, Brian Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, he hit that fastball right by the first baseman. Nice effort, but that ball's just hit way too hard.
Starlin Castro.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Well, they scored last inning. You thought that's what you want, a shutdown inning. He comes out and he gets 2 quick outs, and now he finds himself in trouble with back-to-back hits.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Mitch Haniger, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the Chase Simmons is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. D. Gordon checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mutter ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Center fielder.
So coming to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Haniger. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder.
Into the box. Now, Aaron Judge. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Vogelback will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Gamble. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 tries so far. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Taylor Motter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners ready for another chance. Ben Gamble. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Gary Sanchez is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's a nice swing on a 2-0 fastball. That ball's right down the middle. You're lucky he kept it in the ballpark. Hit it hard, squared it up. When you find yourself down 2-0, doesn't mean you got to give in.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. No hits to this point. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up. So he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He swings and grounds it to short. Here's Castro for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Here's Chase Headley. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Chase Headley.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Motter onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Dan Vogelbach. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gamble ranging back. He's there and records the first out.
The catcher,
so coming to the plate, Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Mike Zunino is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Number 4 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Lucius Carlisle will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Carlisle.
Jose Iglesias is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Dives, and he makes the... Ready once again, Brian Castro is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Chasen Shreve has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So striding in, Mitch Haniger. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Shot foul over towards the dugout. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Fouled back. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Gamble on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Aaron Judge.
Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Jake Marisnick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vogelback on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Catcher.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Last time through was a base hit. Francisco Cervelli will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Jake Marisnick will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Francisco Cervelli will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Brett Gardner is into the ballgame now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field.
Kyle Seager is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And this is fouled at the plate. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Up next for Seattle, designated hitter
Robinson Cano is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Taylor Motter, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now the pitch, and this ball swung out and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game. Michael Pineda notches his 3rd win of the year. Felix Hernandez. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts? Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. 2-1 now.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at-bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, one away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Cano can get going. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
Brian Castro is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Starlin Castro. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, D. Gordon.
This is on the ground over to first. Vogelback ranges to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. A called strike over the outside corner. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. Smiley gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Standing in, Mitch Haniger, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Mitch Haniger.
And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning. He'll get it into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. In there at the letters 0-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another one sent foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting fifth.
Now in the box is Manny Tomas. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Runners back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Gamble is on his way home. The runner scores from second. Tomas rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the second run scores. Here's Chase Headley. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Greg Bird started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Line drive to left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second, as now it's a 3-0 game.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. For Iglesias, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. The 0-1 delivery. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx.
Designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gamble comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting 8.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Fielded in shallow right by Gordon. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th.
Stepping in, Dan Vogelbach. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And it's grounded foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire. Ready for another chance. A.J. Pollock. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
A.J. Pollock.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Vogelback is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's just frozen. Big curveball up and in the zone. That's one you want to hit, right? But he wasn't able to pull the trigger. That's just frozen.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is line to left.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Here's Yasmani Tomas as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Smiley peers in. Here's the 3-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Haniger is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, number 4.
Hit back toward the mound. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Brian Castro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A high fastball is in there. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Slice down the left side, but foul. Ready with the 2-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The next 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. To Iglesias for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Striding in, Mitch Haniger. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got a runner at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitters got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. On the ground to the right side. Bird has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Gary Sanchez stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Back up the middle. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
In there, 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Set to deliver on 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
3-1. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Kyle.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in, Robinson Cano. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Fouled back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Scorched to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
1-1 now to Iglesias. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, D. Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And that's in there. Base hit.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Lucius Carlisle is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Mariners, number 11, Lucius Carlisle.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollard, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Haniger. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Haniger looks up. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness. He loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Chase Headley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back standing. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through. A base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
Standing in now, Greg Bird. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
The 1-1 pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
And the pitch on 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
8 runs and even 10 hits. And no errors for the Yankees so far. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. That misses 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Batting, second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Has a look, now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Looking to leave him loaded. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Another 2-2 offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Ready for another chance? Dan Vogelbach. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Nick Vincent gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A.J. Pollard stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
The 0-2 pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Castro's got it. One away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Aaron Judge comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ben Gamble is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To first. Vogelback gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Second baseman. Starlin
back up the middle. Gordon is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Mitch Haniger is the second out in the 7th inning. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
High pop-up. Bird is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Yasmani Tomas.
Leading off for the
He's been
Yankees.
hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Yasmani Tomas.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Catcher.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he lays off for ball 1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hard hit toward the hole. Mutter takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball right into the shift. Backhanded. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here now is Mike Zunino. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Robinson Cano.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. No outs, nobody on. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Here's another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Rolled slowly to first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop
Taylor Motter steps into the box. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he lays off there. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him, and that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Dan Vogelbach. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Ball 1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
1-2 now.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Headley bare hands it. Touche, sir. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Number 39 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Ready now, D. Gordon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Calling for it, Seager, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-1 on its way. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And he is in there. Into the box, Aaron Judge. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Number 39 will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Striding in, number 4, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Jake Marisnick is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field. Brian Cruz enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Brian Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Marisnick. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's Starlin Castro as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back with the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Right fielder.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line towards center field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Softly hit toward the hole. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. Number 47 earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Drew Smiley permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, they need Kyle Seager to get back on track.
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Brian Castro swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, Starlin Castro. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Right fielder, Mitch.
Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Haniger. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners leave 1, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Here's D. Gordon now. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win 1 game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Second, center fielder.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollard, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. At the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking at Jose Iglesias. Talk about flash and flair and come up with the sneaky plays. Wow, he is slick out there at short.
Robinson Cano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gamble comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Headley. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Castro going back on it. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And the runner will get back standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Gary Sanchez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No one out with a runner at second. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Greg Bird waits on deck. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Runners back. None out. Runners at first and second. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Here's Yasmani Tomas, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Leak pauses. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive to center field. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Chase Headley trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on it.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, look at the dive. It's there. He got him. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx.
First baseman number 44.
Dan Vogelbach is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
To short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A fastball that just misses inside. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Ready for another chance? Number 4. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1-1 now to Iglesias. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gordon.
And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. Leake gets the sign. Here it is. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Striding in, Brian
Leading
Castro
off for
comes
Seattle.
into this at-bat
Left
0 for
fielder,
1 in the ball game.
Brian
And this
Castro.
one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
14,
First delivery to him on the way.
Starlin Castro.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Starlin Castro goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Haniger.
Mitch Haniger will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He'll try again, 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already. Foul.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off the
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Squared that one up just a little late. And that misses 1-1. Hit to third. Seager has it. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Gamble. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, that's basically pitching unlucky right there. He's got the sinker in his arsenal. He throws the sinker. He gets the ground ball. And next thing you know, it finds a hole. Man, that's a tough break.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Castro's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Little tapper down the third baseline. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Robbie Cano now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that misses for ball 1. Now here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Digging in to try it again. Taylor Motter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Taylor Motter.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And there's ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 1-0.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Tomas. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Number 4 is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Digging in now, Jose Iglesias. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Dan Vogelbach. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here now it's Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in once again, number 4. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And a full count now. 3-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Here's D. Gordon now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
In now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And he is in there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off. 2-2 now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
That's actually a pretty good pitch. Gets it inside, and the batter just is really strong. Fought it off and just flipped it in the outfield the other way.
First delivery to him on the way. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Leak pauses. First pitch on the way. Ben Gamel is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Down and away, ball 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. This is line to left. Castro will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on.
Leading off for Seattle, left fielder Brian
Castro stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, second.
Now in the box, Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now, he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes him feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Kyle Seager is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. Robinson Cano is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned. Nick Vincent gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Nick Vincent.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Haniger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Headley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard to center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Jose Iglesias is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
Leading off for the Mariners.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Taylor Motter.
Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
33, Steve Cishek.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time.
Now
Taylor Motter goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Dan Vogelbach is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Grounded to first. Bird has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here now it's Mike Zunino. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. James Pazos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
James Pazos.
So striding forward now, D. Gordon. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and Gordon will make it all the way around to third base. He's got himself a triple.
Center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here it comes. Aaron Judge comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty. One man out. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first for the Yankees. Number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runners on first with one down. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
A dive, but he's back. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. One out and a runner on second base. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Spin and a throw back to second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Vogelback on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jake Marisnick will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Coming to the plate now, number 4. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Brian Castro. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. Luis Severino takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Striking